Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Mo, who shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Maldito Borracho. Ya tú sabes, mi gente, el pastor de boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know that Ryan Garcia is one of the phenom in the lightweight division. And a lot of people have been waiting for him to get back in the ring. Last time he was in the ring was versus Luke Campbell, in which he ended the fight with a massive body shot, breaking the ribs, barbecuing the ribs of Luke Campbell, and sending this man into retirement. Now, we know he had little hiccups. Personally, he had mental illness. And then when he tried to get back in the ring versus Jojo Diaz, injured his hand, had surgery in his hand, and now there's a date, April 2nd, and the possible opponent, well, I think it's almost a done deal already, is Tevin Farmer.
Oh, you want some Mr. Woman? Huh?
No. Former champion 130-pound division, a.k.a. Debo.
That's my fight, punk!
Now, I think it's a good matchup for Ryan Garcia. I think it's a good matchup for Tevin Farmer. I think both of them are well-known names in the sport of boxing. Of course, you saw Tevin Farmer wanted to get the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, just like Ryan Garcia wanted to get the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. I mean, these guys could maybe the winner get Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't know. I really thought that Gervonta Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer was gonna be a fight that would have came through fruition. I love the promo. I never see Gervonta Tank Davis that adamant about a fight or a person to fight with, and I thought that fight would have came through fruition, but it didn't. And I think they was offering him a lot of money for the Tevin Farmer fight on the zone. Hey, mira, hey, niño, vamos a ver si se cuentan ahora, que estoy haciendo video aquí. Hey, video, sorry. I no studio, no money like that, no money. I'm poor. Anyway, but I think it's a great fight. It's a great comeback fight. I mean, we don't like these young fighters taking too much time off. You know what I'm saying? Of course, again, Ryan Garcia had the mental illness issue, and I hope that he's channeling that and working with that, whatever help that he's getting. I hope and pray that he gains some stability and things of that nature. Is a lot of people got mental illness, a lot of people going through some issues, finding what the issues is, and at least he took time for himself. He didn't put boxing first; he put himself first, and that's something we all should do. Even with the pressure. A lot of people be like, "Oh man, that's weak," and that's things of that nature. Hey, I don't even understand certain mental illness. Sometimes I gotta humble myself to understand others as well, because this is a sport. When it comes to this sport or any other sport or a team sport, the worst thing you could be is as a weak link, right? I mean, it's sports. It's just the way that we see sport, because we like the strong will, the mental strength, the mental toughness, you know what I'm saying? That's why we love Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? The mental strength. That's why we like the Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba attitude. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, hopefully Ryan Garcia, who is a modern day gladiators, get his stuff together. I think he got it together, and I pray that everybody that's suffering from mental illness, seek the help that they need so they could be a better person. Now, Tevin Farmer been out the ring for quite some time. Shout out to Coach Anthony. I believe that Coach Anthony should be the head coach for Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer, if you listening, Coach Anthony should be the head coach. The head coach. No more like you gotta seems like you got a football team out there, a football coach. You got coordinators, anyway. Coach Anthony will take it to the promised land, I believe. So I don't know if we're going to take it to the promised land versus Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is an extreme talent with power. Got power in both hands, speed, one of the best. One of the best fast. He one of the quickest punches out there in the sport of boxing. But Tevin Farmer also got defense. We already know he lost to Jojo Diaz, and I said in that fight, if Jojo Diaz imposes his will on Tevin Farmer, and then Tevin Farmer fights his style, he's going to lose that fight. And then Jojo Diaz actually beat Tevin Farmer with an ugly cut, but Jojo Diaz is one of the most, is a warrior himself. A fight like with Jojo Diaz and Ryan Garcia could have been good as well. So I think it's a good fight for both of them. I think it's a good comeback fight for both of them. And I'm happy. I'll be happy to see this fight. You understand? They're talking about April 2nd. April is a month that is a lot of things happening. Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, a.k.a. the Tea Drinker. Yo, that's a great fight in April. We're talking about Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. Not just women boxing, but probably the biggest and most important fight in boxing, because I think it's going to raise the bar for the ladies and in terms of boxing in itself. They're going to be fighting in April. Gonna be a lot of fights it's gonna be a lot of fights coming through fruition, but this is gonna be one of the good ones that's gonna start off April. If it does happen on April 2nd, good job by Golden Boy Promotions and things of that nature. The Zone bringing great content to the stream. Hey, and I'm a member. Go subscribe to the Zone. Let me know what you think about this fight. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give me updated videos. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.